745.
New Year, old intro. How you like us? Bringing it back.
Everything's coming full circle. Don't worry.
I don't know who that zombie fellow is. He looks like
All will be revealed in time.
a rough little rapscallion.
What are we getting into today, senor?
What if? I never told you.
Ooh.
You'll move.
What if Captain Carter took over the whole fucking series? I hate this shit. Wasting my fucking time. Wasting my time.
I'm the Joker. Come on, man. They're not paying Chris Evans anymore. Like, we got to do it. But I guess what's his face is supposed to be right. Anthony Mackie, and they just forgot he existed.
Completely. And everybody else.
Man.
What the hell that wants more Captain Carter? I did.
But also, these are now established what if characters. Like Petty Carter was one of the big heroes of What If. Like it's its own show, you know.
Fucking Petty Carter instead.
I wish that What If they loosened the noose on some of the other licenses. Like I want to see Ghost Rider, man. I want to see Galactus in the Silver Surfer. And
I'm sick and tired of Thanos being killed so many which ways, man. So stupid.
The way he died, though, which we're not.
Which way? Which one I meant to say?
True. I know, and it's like easy. It's like barely an inconvenience.
That's exactly. I was just like, you went from a Omega level threat to a peasant.
All right, let's talk about it. Speaking of that, Peter Quill all of a sudden got them blammers. My mom called me Star-Lord.
All right, let's go. We'll go from 1 to 9, and we go like this or like this. All right.
Yeah.
Episode 1. Nebula becomes a Nova Corp person. Why? I don't care. Thumbs down for me.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling that, and it had no overarching benefit to the story. It contributed nothing.
Exactly. She didn't get pulled by the Watcher at the end.
I know, they're like, what do you need a stupid detective for? No thanks. I'm good.
The only thing good we got out of it was seeing the Rock guy again. The Rock has come back.
Oh, cool. Hello. Do you like to play?
Yeah.
We're gonna forge an insurrection. Do you want to come?
It was a waste of an episode for me. Moving on, episode 2. Peter Quill becomes elite god. What was it?
Planet Lord.
Became Planet Lord. What if Peter Quill never became Star-Lord and only became a god-killing planet guy?
It seemed like they had an idea, and then they just forgot like what they were gonna do with it, and they were just like, "Oh, let's make him turn around and change his mind." Like, he talks to one human, and he's like, "Oh, okay, I love Earth." Like, not to mention that, like, Ego's whole plan was to let the seed sprout on its own. He didn't have to be there.
Exactly, it does it by itself. Planet. It sucks it all up.
Exactly. That's what happened to all the other planets. Like, he wasn't there. He planted the seed. He's gone. Peace.
Exactly.
Like, good.
And then there was no mention of Mantis at all, so that was another bummer too.
Yeah.
What kind of shit is that? No Mantis.
I mean,
no Romantis.
Well, she wasn't his. Was she?
Yeah, because they said it in the special. Remember that me and you are half siblings.
Yeah, but was he the daddy?
Yeah, the what's up, Russell Crowe?
No.
It's funny how they pay the original actors to come back just to be thrown away in here in this animation.
Yeah, so. I mean, again, it was like kind of like it really was like, hey, what if we did this thing? But then they were just like, well, what do we do with it now? Like, we're already animating it.
And there's another cop out too. Like, here's an original Black Panther. We don't. It's not T'Challa. It's somebody else. It's the uncle. The uncle.
I don't remember that. Was it? Was
Yeah.
it?
And
Was
then we had two giant. Then we got two ant people. One black guy turned really tall, and then the other one shrinks.
Yeah, but that was. Oh yeah, because this is in the past. This is in the. That was T'Challa's dad. Fool. It was King T'Chaka. That's right. Yeah, because it was in the 80s or 90s or whatever.
And Carter was there too, right? That's how it started. She was over there in the director chair, like, we need this guy. Go get him. So, all right.
Yeah.
Then we got the OG Winter Soldier back. Christian. What's his name? The actor.
Bucky? I don't
something
know.
Sebastian or something.
Sebastian Stan. Yeah.
There you go. So at least he got a paycheck from it. So,
I wanted them to make him the White Wolf. Well, they brought a lot of the actors back.
Yeah. Throwaway crap. So I give it a thumb in the middle for episode 2.
Yeah, it's alright.
Thumbs in the middle?
Yeah.
In episode 3, this is where it starts unraveling for me. So...
Die Hard.
No, they created this Mohawk girl from the Mohawk tribe.
What? That wasn't episode 3, was it?
Wasn't it episode 3?
Episode 3 was Die Hard.
The Purple Hulk?
Yeah.
Okay then, episode 3. What if Happy defended the tower?
You know, head of security Happy, whose job is to defend the tower regardless.
I like the banter between him and the
Hammer time.
That was his plan to go in there. His plan was to get the Hulk blood. How does he know there's a Hulk blood in there?
Don't they tell him?
Circumstance?
Yeah. All of a sudden, Darcy is like front and center of every episode of every show now. Yeah. What?
She's a girl from Two Broke Girls, right?
Yeah. They broke out of her bra. Those two girls.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
Animation did not give her justice. Fire.
No printers. All right, but like, I don't know. Like Hulk's blood is not enough. You can't just drink Hulk's blood and just turn.
Well, look what happened in She-Hulk with that stupid.
Yeah, exactly. And then they went into the whole thing that like she's related to him, so maybe she has a little more acclimation to the gamma resistance. Like everyone else would just get super cancer or something. Like, why is he just cool with it?
I know, right?
He just turns into a giant muscular testicle.
He was Thanos.
Yeah.
Oh, Thanos again.
Yeah, and then he gets all the crazy little like gold. It's like he's a Turkish belly dancer or something.
I like it because he's trying to kick down the door. Like, oh, there's one big ass leg, one little arm.
Yeah.
So he becomes super.
We've all been there.
This tripod.
You know when you go hard working out and you feel really weak, but then you're actually very strong, or at least stronger than you're used to.
And he kicks the door down, like, oh, this is nice.
It do be like that. When you're like, oh, I can't even lift this, and you're like, I was like, oh.
Take it over your head.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay.
Then he takes him out. So the Turkish belly dancer comes out, and he goes,
I am happy.
I'm happy.
I'm gonna dance for you.
So of course, what is that guy's name? Fuck, I keep forgetting. The bad guy from Iron Man 2.
I wanted to say Hans Zimmer, but that's
Die
Die Hard. Who are you talking about? Oh, Whiplash? No, Hammer. Why do you keep? It's Hammer. It's a very easy
Hammer,
word.
right?
They
So,
make
Mr.
several-
Hammer is over here. I got your secretary. If you want to save her, come up and get me.
Time for this
On
Hammer
my
to get.
way.
Where's Archer? Like, phrasing.
He goes, send the elevator. I'm on my way. Because he wants the Hulk blood, of course. He's going to dissect them and take everything from Happy. And then he's like, all right, if you come up here, you save him, everything is Gucci.
But he's happy to nail Hammer.
So he MC hammers that motherfucker. So he gets up there, he's like, oh, he's going to squish you. He's like, oh no, I have a plan. So he finds the Hulkbuster suit. The Hulkbuster. Yeah. So Happy and them are going at it, and all of a sudden, the Avengers show up. And they start beating up Happy, like, wait, that's not the right guy. The bad guy's over there.
Yeah, really? They don't talk first? But I like how, though, Iron Man has all these suits that just immediately shatter. I mean, I'm not saying Happy Hulk is not strong, but, like, I mean, if he punched Iron Man, he would not just blow up immediately. Like why bother having suits, man?
We just disintegrated him. It's like,
I mean, why not just make them out of the same stuff? Make like 10 suits instead of 100 out of the same supposed iron that you're using to make your own damn suit, and then it won't break like a freaking piñata.
He goes, why are you wearing my suit? He's like, what? He's like, no, I'm not. And then he does a button and it falls apart. And I was like, what the fuck? The end. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, oh, is there a cure for this? And
How do you not always wear that suit, man? That suit's badass.
I know, right? He said, yeah, it has to be OP to take everything down, so probably so.
Right?
The OP suit.
Like, why you didn't bring that out to fight Thanos?
I know, right? Well, yeah, they did, but it didn't work. We didn't fight Thanos. But anyway, so Happy's like, is there a cure, right, Tony? And he's like, oh, yeah.
You had a Hulk buster, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of missed opportunities, bro. A lot. Just a lot. I'm pissed. Getting mad again.
I mean, this was what it was. It wasn't meant to be like some big like crossover thing. It was just like, hey, let's introduce this new character in a fun way. Happy Hulk.
Yeah, but I'm saying, dude, like, there's a lot of missed opportunities with this what if, man, because it could give you different curves, different turns, different backstories.
Yeah.
You know, it's so bullshit.
The thing about this character, though, is that, like, Hulk gets stronger from his anger. So it's like, you don't have to get angry to be Hulk. Like, Banner controls his anger. He just makes himself angry. So, like, what drawback was there exactly for being Hulk?
I guess he was scared of
like, at that point, he probably could pretty much control himself. Like,
and he's a super genius now, too, so.
He always has, but like, you take the anger out of the equation, he's just weaker. He has a limit. And he's Kool-Aid.
Because the angrier he gets, the stronger he gets.
Yeah. So what is he this time? The happier he gets?
He's just
more goat yoga he does?
Oh, don't even get me started with that yoga bullshit.
Yeah, no, they just wanted Jon Favreau to use his beautiful voice. Much more.
Again, missed opportunities. I think he's gonna be part of the Thunderbolts. That's what I'm saying.
All right. So where are we sitting?
Anyway, so Mr. Happy is like, "Is there a cure?" And everyone starts laughing. Like, no, for reals.
My head of security, everybody. Please don't sue.
I give it a slightly up on episode 3.
Clearly, there was not a cure. Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, exactly,
Again,
man. Hulk's cure was to not be angry.
again, why the fuck you have Hulk's blood just laying around?
Why not? The dude bleeds a lot. Man. He gets bodied.
Where the hell are the squirrels? Where the harvest? What's his name?
Yeah, what's his name?
The freaking bad guy from
Voldemort. Oh, must not be named.
He Who Must Not Remain. No, the other guy. The fuck from Secret Invasion. What's his name? Oh, this is gonna kill me. Moving on.
So yeah.
What do you give this episode? Just thumbs up. Okay. I give it a slightly like this, but he gives it like this.
Yeah.
Now, episode 4, right? The Mohawk girl?
I guess it was the last of the Mohawkins.
There you go.
The
So we get this original character named
Mohawk.
What's her name? Harry? Harry?
Call Hori. But that's not her name prior to her gaining her powers.
It's Kahhore.
I just said that, but before gaining her power, her name was like something not
Mohawk girl.
Yeah. Mohawk girl with the ponytail.
You call me Mr. Pickles on the comment.
So I don't know. It's cool. I mean, they have made comics about her, but she's not a very well-known character or anything. And it's Mr. Pickles. Yeah, that's the one. The freaking dog.
There you go.
I mean, she's Native American, and she actually speaks the language of the natives that they're basing her off of. The characters in New York. Apparently, the Avengers just can't get the hell out of New York. But
it's all New York.
Outside, I mean, she's like Nighthawk. She's freaking Mortal Kombat.
Dude, wasn't this the story of Thanksgiving?
But it's just they call her a witch, right?
La Bruja.
Yes, that's the one. It's Pocahontas, actually.
Isn't that Thanksgiving though? Isn't that how it went?
It's Pocahontas.
Oh yeah. Can you see the colors of the wind?
When they had the conquistador invading, I was hoping to see dude, what did they call him? Not Namor. What did they call him? His other one, like Titicaca? I don't know.
Itaki.
I was hoping to see him come out and wreck some shop, man. Because he had to have existed around that time. It was like the 1500s.
Yeah, because they did the same thing to his people and shit.
Yeah, exactly. So they were on their rampage. So I was
they're all eating the same.
Like, hey, look at me. I got the flappy feet. I can help you.
Flappy feet.
My feet go woo.
You just gotta dry him out, dude. Get a hairspray or something on him.
So yeah, she's another Aspo character, more or less. Like,
I feel like they created her for her to be OP at the end. You know what I'm saying? Which is so stupid. I was so mad when I was seeing this. Yeah. I was like, really?
Yeah. I mean, she's a great diversity hire. She's really cool with the things that she brings in. But as our favorite cousin Neil would say, there's no explanation to what she's capable of, and it really just comes from left field. There's no quantifying anything. I mean, if I were to try to put a cap on anything, which I don't, because no cap in my repping, it's like they called her a witch. So I guess I would try to label her as another one of the witches from the Conclave, like Scarlet Witch and Agatha from that show that's never gonna happen.
Oh, and again, missed opportunity. Yeah, so the whole backstory of him and his brother, and then talking about the people that used to live there, and all of a sudden they vanish in the forbidden.
Yeah, she got shot, and then she fell in the co-ed spa, and all of a sudden, look, man,
Forbidden.
if you've ever been shot, you don't just shrug it off. It's not, you're still gonna feel it no matter where you fall.
Oh my goodness. So she was adrift.
Yeah,
She has the little blue thing, which was the Tesseract, you know.
she has what?
And
Address?
teleported. The Tesseract
Yeah, I guess.
with her people, and then she's like, I thought you guys were gone. And then you see him like doing the spirit thing with running really fast,
Painting with all the
levitating
colors.
things. And there one day, was it 2 days, she mastered her powers?
Yep.
Become the
She's
greatest
the
witch of
wolf.
them all. I was able to get these blue
Without any-
Orbeez, these quenchers for you.
Yeah, let me grab these what are they? Bedazzled rhinos.
These
They
rhinestone,
plucked
the
these
rhinos. Ugh. He's like, who collects them all? Of course, it's the new girl. Woo! And everybody starts screaming, woo!
Nah, dude. You know,
How many you
Uncle Gary.
collected? I only got 4. I only got
Yeah.
2. How many I got? I got all of them, bitch.
Uncle Gary's like, this is bullshit.
She's
I
already
was
OP.
distracted.
I didn't mean to run in front of them.
I had to go to the bathroom. Not fair.
And when she did that, it reminded me of Baby Yoda when he got up the first time. Remember with the big rhino and he flipped her over.
Ah. Wait, that's grown up Yoda. You may as well be Baby Yoda.
He said they're reenacting the Burning Man.
True. That's probably what it was from. The real inspo.
Ugh. So yeah, so of course the bad guys managed to go to the other side.
But before that,
okay.
before the rhino plucking, when they give her her true name, the whole explanation for that I thought was really cool. Where it was like, everyone earns their name. I don't know how the hell she earned it. Well, I guess that was after the rhino plucking. Because then they're like, oh, you're really cool. You pluck rhinos. And they're going to tip us extra for plucking all their hairs. And they give her name, Kohori. And I think it's really cool that in that culture, and I mean, this is how their culture actually works, that you earn that name. Earn in quote, like who earns like pissing in river sun or whatever. Like you're bestowed your name or whatever the shit.
Too many beer drinkers.
And that's it. You have that name and nobody else has that name until you die, and then it's recirculated back in. I think that's cool. That's way better than like
What about Littlefoot?
Juan Jr. I'm just saying, like
Baby Junior.
Like, how many juniors and threes do we need? Like,
There are some people go up to the 7th and shit. 1 to 6.
no. I'm naming my kid Kahori.
There you go.
Nobody has that name right now, as far as I know.
That's because he showed cojones. That's why.
Kohoni. Kohoni, fucker of rhinos.
Yeah, so the bad guys show up to the other side, and everybody's like happy-go-lucky. He's like, "Who's this?" And she does the Matrix, the Neo. She stops the bullets.
Except for that
And
one.
she throws them back at him.
Oh,
She's like,
yeah,
"Hey, commander, we found it. Enséñame, ¿dónde está? The river."
¿Qué onda, loco?
And of course, she's like, "I can't believe you guys just want to stay here. Well, I gotta go back and help my people. You want to be bitches? Stay here." She's like, "No, we're not gonna be bitches." So she manages to bring out the portal and teleports back.
Yeah, I love how after that, everyone can just go in the damn portal. They're like, nobody can go to the portal. It's really hard. And then all of a sudden, maybe she left the sticks there. I don't know.
It reminded me of the scene from the Lord of the Rings. You know when he goes against the ghost
And
people?
my axe.
He gets the ghost people to help him.
And my ex-wife.
Oh. That's what it reminded me. All the ghost people go like this.
I think I was pretty zooted through most of those movies the first time. The only time I watched them. To be quite honest. They were long.
So yeah, so they went in there. I'm surprised that their bodies didn't break for going through the fucking, what's it called? The spaceships.
I don't know. They're all yeah, right. They're all little lightning flashes.
They're like
yeah, they could do all that cool shit, and they did. I guess this is alternate timeline, but I mean, this is 1500s. Nobody talks about it later. Anywhere.
He said that this is what the ghost said. El Rey Zombie. Anyways. So yeah, so they do the ghost. They do the ghost thing, then everybody blows up. And then the main guy gets stomped on by 100 people. He get mobbed on. Remember? They're storming the beach and he's like this. He's like, oh.
Yeah, he gets Black Friday, man.
I was gonna say that. You got the manager freaking special on Black Friday.
That's the true Burning Man experience, and they're all trying to leave to find the bathroom. He's over there trying to put his flip flop on backwards after 14 mollies in a row.
And then the homie over here, he's trying to get out of the dirt, and then she does the ultimate. What's it called? The one from Dragon Ball Z, the Tri-Beam.
Tri-Beam, ha!
And he freaking buries him like more, and he dies.
My boy Tien.
The mastery is back. Kahari is the new OP sorcerer of this story. I give it
it was fun. I think it was fun. It was cool.
Yeah, it was alright.
Speaking of Dragon Ball, alright, total side, but you got me on that topic.
Anime corner.
You know how it be like. I mean, think about it, especially because you were talking about Beast Gohan. Right? Alright, King Piccolo always talked about how he wanted to raise more like Beast and Clansmen and stuff. Like he wanted a following. And Piccolo's kind of doing that with Goku's whole line. Like him and Pan and Gohan, like he's playing the long game, man.
Can you imagine he turns them evil?
And he's wearing those Kanye's, those burlap sack looking shoes. You know he's straight evil.
He's straight out rocking it.
I shop at the Gap. Ah!
Oh, don't let me do the light
What's
of death.
Next?
The final flash. And then after that we get What If
Royal Spear.
Oh, there you go. I like that one.
You've never seen it. Shut up. Jonkler. You fake fan. Get out of here.
You juggling these balls?
Oh, shit, dude.
Morty!
Holy crap.
Then after that is what happens if Tony Stark got recasted? It's not R. Kelly. It's not Robert Downey Jr. No, it's what if Tony Stark landed on the Collector's planet? The Collector.
Oh,
no,
right.
It's the Collector? Yeah, it's the
He
Collector.
never made it. Really photo.
The Porter. Who closed on him? Is this a car? No, it's someone else, no?
Yeah, they really just kind of like copied everyone's ideas. Like this was Death Race, man, or like, like I don't know. It was fun. It was a fun concept.
Honestly, this is one of my favorite ones right here.
I don't remember if it was a Justice League episode or what, but they did one where they went to Sakaar, and he made them all fight, and they fought like all their rogues galleries, and they fought each other, and it was really cool. And then they ended up. In fact, I feel like maybe it was a Teen Titans Go, and now I'm just like sabotaging myself saying I watched it, but it was good, man. This one was. Let's get into it.
So we see hold on, I'm seeing the comment we're saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Something like that.
I thought it was gonna be Tom Cruise now. With the new Tony Stark.
It was supposed to. That was the hype, but then it came back.
Oh, we're definitely better off. We don't need ADHD. Can't fit in any of the suits and armor.
Oh, goodness sake.
It's going to be Iron Lad. Iron Lad!
That thigh gap, bro. I still can't stop laughing. Go check that video out, guys. You're like, who is King? Go see the thigh gap. That was hilarious. God almighty. We see the.
It's not a kid in a bed.
Sorry, guys, I need to keep hearing the same music. It's all good. Vibe to it. So this happens in the first Avenger movies, you know, when they release the rocket, it goes. But this time, the portal closed. He didn't make it back. So he was bouncing through planets, like, until he landed on Mr. Collector. Like, look who it is!
Personally, my heart grieves for Tony Stark never getting his shawarma.
One day we should do a fan of him eating his shawarma. But it's funny how they casted Orlando Bloom again to play the Collector.
Who is he?
What do you mean? Not Orlando Bloom. I mean Jeff Goldblum.
Okay, yeah, that's way all right.
Is that him?
Yeah, man, get out of the Lord of the Rings territory, man. My precious.
I'm sorry, I'm hyped. There's a new movie coming out. There's a return. The return. Please return. No, what's it called? It's the Lord of the Rings. Please be kind. Rewind.
Yeah, he ain't doing shit, man. They're done with Jurassic Worlds.
Yeah, that's true. How many dinosaurs can you kill and keep doing the same shit? My precious, we rants the precious.
Yes! Ring!
Master rants the precious. Oh my god. So yes, he pings bongs and he's like, he gives us the little tasty and he falls down. He goes, do the thing, the pew, pew, pew. That's fucking obnoxious, man. As he should be.
Oh, he was pretty on character. On brand.
Yeah, that's true. He was like a super fan, you know? He's like, we're gonna start the races. Do we meet another girl? What's the girl?
Valkyrie.
It's Valkyrie, right?
Yeah.
And then we get the shocking surprise. There's the return of Gamora. From the first What If, right?
Isn't it just Gamora?
I mean, this is the evil Gamora.
Was she in the first What If?
Yeah, she got recruited, remember? To defeat the Infinity Stone, the Ultron.
Why is her sister's name not Sodom?
Sodom and Gomorrah. Oh!
Mouse don't do with a bunch of stuff.
Oh, goodness sake.
Oh, boy! He does now!
Here we go!
We're going full R34, bitch!
There you go.
Fuck her up, no gloves.
You know how Nebula's a robot? How come she didn't ask for a Dunkin' Donk? Like, can you give me a bigger one?
Are you?
She just pops it on, puts a new one in. Extendo. Anyways, we're going off the rails now.
That's how we do it.
Happy
bro.
Hogan, the belly dancer, coming in. So yeah, so he's forced to watch the death race. He's like, somebody's gonna help him. He's like, no. He's like, because the planet is Fathom, you know, there's no food, there's no water, and he's making people watch other people kill each other. And then he goes, we should do what's the campfire rules? Leave the place, what's it? Leave that place better than you find it? Something like that.
I also go by that rule.
There you go.
It's Girl Scout rules.
Yes, they do. They do rule. Because they have the cookies. Give me the cookies!
They do. Goddamn cooks.
They put a little crack in it, bro. They go like this.
They must have made them at one point. You just teach
Now you
your
gotta
kid
factor them.
chill.
I know, right? So get your boxes here.
Oh,
So yeah, so he makes a bet against the collector that if he wins, he becomes a new president. And then if he wins, then he stays here forever. That's his new playmate or some shit, right?
yeah, more or less.
More than less. So he recruits his team of is Craig in here again? No. Craig? Korg?
Corey.
Yeah, Korg,
Also
right?
known as Craig. But my friends call me Craig. If I had any.
It's Craig, the freak.
I said my
Valkyrie.
friends.
So over here, Gamora's over here trying to hunt Tony. He's like, "Why are you trying to kill me?" Because you're trying to kill my dad.
Not my
My
dad.
dad. My dad sent me to kill you. And I don't leave without who I came for.
Yeah, he couldn't have sent one of his 1 billion Chitaris.
Or the Dark Order, or what's it called? The Dark Family?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The Dark
Big
Order.
balls.
You Dark Order scum! But anyway, so they do that, they agree, and he builds a badass car. He's super. And of course, Gamora is trying to kill him. So they're all in the race together, and then it's one-on-one, you know. Gamora switches sides again. She's like, yeah, help him, you know. Like, go get him, like, you owe me. He's like, all right, you got you. So yeah, so Mr. Tony over here
We're
wins.
friends now.
He turns into a badass armor suit, right? The car turns into a suit
Yeah, that's
for
kind of
some
his thing.
reason. This is badass.
I wanted to see him go full Gurren Lagann. My drill will pierce the heavens.
Ah.
Oh man, dude, that show.
So yeah, so he wins. He's a super tuber
Worth a
because
rewatch. You're wondering? Rewatch.
he goes like this. He goes like that. He turns on his little disc that he has, and he goes faster. Gotta go fast. And he wins.
All right, gotta go fast.
Then he goes, "Oh, look at us! It's a tie." He's like, "What do you mean it's a tie? Like I won." He's like, "No." And then the girls, what's it called? The grandma? Oh no, that's from DC. What they call Darkseid's helper? The grandma? The ma? You know what I'm talking about? Darkseid has like the grandma, the other warriors.
I don't know, Jongleur. Who cares? Move on.
Anyways, so her little bow stab like flies in the air and it rolls and it touches his toes. Like, and then they're like, "Oh no, I'm melting! I'm melting!" She becomes a puddle of goo, and everybody starts cheering for Valkyrie to be the president. Like, look at you! You became president even though I won. And everybody's like, "Yay, Valkyrie!"
Look, they just made her president so she could dress gay. Like, look, man. I'm over here spitting facts. I'm sorry.
Sheesh.
All right. Anyway.
So yeah, so it's everybody wants her to be the president. She goes, "Okay, I agree. I agree to do it." And then her and Craig, what's it, Crow, Rock person?
Korg.
That motherfucker said, "Do you want to be my co-president?" He's like, "Yeah, okay, cool." This one, Tony's about to take off. Who do we get? We get Gamora. She's like, "You're not going nowhere, bitch. I'm taking Thanos."
Well, calm down, Scary Terry.
Thanos is gonna die again.
world, bitch.
Scary Terry will cut you up. Mr. Smiley. So Mr. Gamora has Tony in handcuffs. And they just casted Josh Brolin just to come back to say, "Oh, Tony Stark, the man in the tin man suit?" Some shit like that.
Yeah. Remember when he was everything and now he's just kind of, I don't know.
He's the butt of the joke.
Whatever, man. He's living his life like after all that money he made in that 1 year of work, but he was everything, man. That was his year.
He was fucking Cable and he was fucking Thanos.
Man, and look how he did my boy so dirty.
He was, in
Dub
the
steppers
same,
for pussies.
he was in the same boat as Jonathan Majors, but you know what that happened. He was running from a white woman. Run from a white woman.
Don't defend yourself, kids. Pro
Like-
tip.
He runs. You should just
He's,
balled up into a fetal position. You should just lay down on the ground.
They're actually, I guess they're replacing him with some dude who looks not a lot like him.
Well, look what happened to Rhodey, so it doesn't matter now, does it?
It's honestly, man, you ain't
It's like a
lying.
variant. Here's a variant, bro. Jeez. It wasn't even him all this time. It was a fucking squirrel. Squirrely squirrel. So yeah, so Gamora has him and he goes, "No!" And he's like, "What?" And he has the same bow stab and he touches him and he melts too. I'm melting. Melting. I mean, we're was it to think that he melted because he probably had a hand stone or some shit probably at that time.
Yeah, have any stones?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He has the biggest stone in his chin.
I guess.
Yeah, thumbs up. I love this episode. What do you give it?
It was fun. I don't know. Whatever. Somewhere in the middle.
That was episode what? 5? 6?
Yeah.
Then after that we had. This is another stupid fact that we don't care. What if Hela became found the 10 rings? I got 10 rings. One for the dough, one for the moon.
Honestly, I was just happy to revisit Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings and
yeah, everybody
Wang Zhu
forgot
and all
about that food. The white shit. What's true?
Seriously, man.
There's a lot of airbending going on.
Yeah. I was happy to revisit it. And, alright, well, we'll get into it, but this episode delivered.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. So we get like what between what do you think? It's Thor Ragnarok before Thor Ragnarok. So somewhere in between 1 and 2.
No.
I mean 1 and 3.
Alright, no.
No?
Let me timestamp it for you a little bit.
Uh-oh.
And maybe I won't be able to adequately describe this, but I mean, this is actually when Hela is genuinely banished from their world, from Asgard. So this is 1,500 years before. No, it's not 15. No, Thor is 1,500 years old by the time of Thor 1. This is
Damn.
prior to Thor being born at all. So this is about 1,500 years, give or take, in the past.
That's
So
insane,
this is
man.
a long ass time ago. You'll see, for one thing, Odin has both eyes. He still has that mural that was painted over in Ragnarok when he kicked Hela out, and he painted over everything depicting her.
She's like, hell out.
And in that mural, he has his old helmet that had all the crazy spikes like she does. So she gets it from him, clearly. So, and like I said, I'm not maybe adequately describing this, but I mean, there are pretty strong indicators that this is, as the timeline intended, prior to Thor being born. This was Hela being banished.
He did the same thing to.
Are you
Thor.
following, Jonkler? You're doing some crazy movements there. Trying to line up my eye holes.
I'm trying to pop lock it with like a Jabberwocky.
Oh man! All right. Where's the
So
screen? Found him.
It's the same theory as what he did to Thor in the movie Part 1. We goes, give me your hammer. He's like, my hammer.
Yes. However,
Odin's saying you're not worthy of my hammer until you are worthy to wield my hammer again.
Yeah. So he said worthiness, but with her, he said mercy.
Merciness.
So he just he likes to issue curses and says GTFO. But with hers, I mean, in our universe, she never fulfilled it. And with Thor's, he fulfilled it. Kind of every time he fulfilled it.
Oh,
He becomes worthy, which is very vague. That's a vague ass curse. Like mercy, I get that. Don't step on the spider. Boom, you got it. You get your helmet back.
but also the thing with they added more when Mary Jane Foster, where she said, I want you, Maynard, to protect her all the time. Then it was written on the thing, so I was like, what?
Well, we all saw how that played out.
It was so stupid.
I guess.
Anyway, you got Thor 2 Junior. It's dance break.
Here's our limited dance moves while we're sitting down.
You can tell we need to get dancing. So yeah, so Hela got cast out, and the guy from the 10 Rings, he looks at her like,
She got hella cast out.
and then her horns just dropped like, sir, what? We found the thing that we were looking for that we didn't know we were looking for.
Yeah, right. Until this very moment, the thing exists.
He's like, go get it. It's like, okay. And then you see her crown of thorns just shows up. I mean, of spikies. The same thing as Mjolnir. Like, they made a tent around it.
Yeah, her.
And had her like,
that's my
and then
BDSM hat. Give it back.
and then the Thor. I mean what's his name? The 10 Ring guy is like, he wants a wife already. Like, I just saw you, but I want to wife you.
Yeah. Yeah, boy is thirsty.
He's like, man, you're hella hot. He's like, hell yeah, I am.
He's like, you're the only female. Marry me. Like, all right.
It's like, I am here to retrieve my crown. And she does the whole thing that Thor did, look like a stupid ass. Like, I can't lift it. It's too heavy.
Yeah. So exactly the point. It's the same curse. So he is Shang-Chi's dad, right?
Yes.
So he's lived a long ass time. Just from those rings?
That's a lot of marriages.
Yeah. So who is Shang-Chi's mom?
J-Lo.
I don't know. I
It's
don't
J-Lo.
remember. Did they cover? Was there a mom?
Yes,
Was it
it was.
Aquafina?
That's
Was it Dasani water?
it's the Sunny. It was J-Lo, bro, for all those 10 rings. She's like, I'm trying to beat that record.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if they can all fit. Each ring is 1 inch.
Whoa. Take it easy there.
Hey, what the goddess?
Take it easy. Oh my
Why don't you
goodness.
take it? And then he's like, whoa.
So homegirl gets taken prisoner, and she's dressed in red. And he's like, "Oh, you dressed me for my wedding day." And then the little banter between them. Then they mack it. They go, mwah, mwah. And then this chicken without a head is talking to her ass.
Yeah.
You know she said ass like 5 times.
Did not entirely.
Technically, it's arse. I didn't know I was talking to your head or I was talking to your
British
arse.
ass.
I was talking to your arse. I didn't know she was British.
You're
I
not
thought she
the
was,
first boss to follow me into battle.
I didn't know she was fucking British. I thought she was what? Greek?
Just a moment. Allow me to hold the door so I can peep those cheeks. Pro tip, everybody.
Ma'am, here, I'll hold the door for you. Oh, you're so kind.
Wow. Man, this is a very thrilling episode for me.
We're going
Oh, shit. I need all 10 rings right now.
we need to extend those staff too. Well, short story short, she sees the wushu, and then she started learning. Like, we know how to control people like you, and a big ass Dragon Ball Z giant comes out, and she goes, point taken.
Yeah.
So she learns the way of the wind and the fire. Like, picture this: a fiery daggers.
In the origami that's not origami.
Learn to sit here still and be quiet. You're like, okay. Then what? Now do origami. It's like, okay.
Shenchin.
And now she's chilling, and all of a sudden, because what's his name? The guy with the eyes is seeing her. He's like, oh, I can't see her, sir. I can't see her no more. And then she goes, oh, she could be in one place only that could lose sight of you. She could be in the Palace of Mystic Arts or something like that.
The jerk arts. I'm pretty much a master of the jerk arts.
The jerkards. So anyways, Odinson shows up, and then they tag team him, and he's like, you are not going nowhere. So they're fighting one-on-one. It's like, I don't want you to conquer this. Those 10 rings belong to me. He's like, no. She's like, we gotta get him away from us. I know. She goes, we gotta get
really unlock something. It's cool because I was like, I mean, she was really bullshitting up to that point. She really was grifting them. But then, like, some psychotherapy happened, and she's like, I'm just gonna regress. Like, she went right back to her childhood. Like, you notice too that her speech patterns, who was it, Kate Blanchett, her speech patterns went from like, you are the one who listens to me, like, to all of a sudden, like, you will listen to me. Like, she's like, I don't know,
nicer,
relaxed. She just kind of vibes with things now. Like, it genuinely works. And I know that's a whole trope with comics, especially that like the Easterner or whatever the hell goes to. I mean, I guess the Westerner goes to, you know, learn. Look at me, dude. Like, I'm all Buddhist or whatever, but like, they go and they learn like serenity and calmness from the Easterners, and all of a sudden they're the best at it. That's such a tired trope, but I don't know. It's
We
kind
just
of
saw that
nice.
in the last episode, the Mohawk girl. All of a sudden, she's a pro at it.
Well, that was different. That was her own culture, but this was like adopting somebody else's culture. That's like the Batman thing. Like, I trained with the League of Shadows, and now I'm the best one. Like, why?
Like, I learned how to do everything.
Yeah, right.
It's like I'm money, bitch.
I trained in the art of money.
I could own this dojo in 3 seconds. I'll shut you down right now.
I did the money. I was born into it.
Alright, scratch my
Anyway.
scratch my duck. Scoosh my duck. Yeah, that guy.
I don't know what those words are supposed to be. Moving on. Oh, John Clare, you're the best. So
I'll suck your hijos. Anyway, so Odin's son comes down and starts fighting with Hela, the 10 rings. Have you
yeah, he
noticed
was
he's by
kind of sick
himself?
back in the day, huh?
Motherfucker doesn't have no backup. He's just kicking everybody's ass.
He didn't need it.
So he was rocking. He's like, we gotta get him away from Malimba.
All he needed was 2 eyes, and he's a badass.
So they bring the little crown close to her. So she ends up stealing the staff, and she turns white.
Well, before that though, we see
Got
Odin grab one of the 10 rings, and Shenyon is blown away. He's like, "Holy crap!" And it shows that maybe Odin possessed the rings at one time. He was familiar with them. Who knows? Maybe they're from Asgard, and it would track that. That's why he said. I don't remember exactly the quote, but he said something along the lines of like,
They're not earthly powered.
"This power should not belong in the hands of impotent people like you," or something along those lines.
What's they call? They
So
call
it
them
shows
the
that he was
Midgard, right?
maybe familiar with that power, right?
You guys are from the Midgard. Midgard should not control these type of powers.
Yeah, Midgard is pretty mid.
Midgard. But I'm just gonna say, dude, the original 10 rings were actually 10 rings with different powers. So they turn them into these bracelet things.
That's cool, but I also like what they've done with them now. Simplified them.
Yeah, that's true. But they're all connected with the what's called the shackles that Miss Marvel has too. So the bangles.
Yeah, but her power has now been more or less explained. Oh, is that why the Bengals have been losing?
How about
Thanks
the
for watching,
Cowboys?
Marvel.
Damn. All right, let's wrap this up. So she becomes God tier. She becomes holy. She becomes white. I want you to come here. He's like, no, I will not listen. I'm your father. You obey me now, bitch.
So now she's the goddess of
Nepotism.
merciful death?
Yeah, because she says, if you, Odinson says, if you want the throne,
Unclear?
it's yours. He goes, I'm not gonna be in the throne. I'm gonna create, what's it called, a Justice League to kill every baddie there is. And she's like, all right, we're the white clothing. Everybody wears white now.
And she was like, look at Nicki Minaj twerking in She-Hulk. What a baddie. Kill her!
Kill her. It was Megan Thee Stallion, but close enough.
All right.
This was another
that
thumbs up
episode.
for me.
That was nice. It was nice. It was cool.
It was
It was
a
great
good
to bring
one.
back Hella.
Hell yeah.
Redemption. Oh, yeah.
And we're gonna back in with the other stupidity ones. Here we go. Anyway, so they go, and then this one is called "What If She Faces the Hydro Buster?" Oh, they were busting, alright.
Is that what they're called? I have not read any of the titles.
The Hydro Buster. So they found out that actually the Hydra Buster is controlled by Steve Irwin from the Crocodile Hunter. Cracking. So Mr. Rogers is inside. It's like, Steve, I love you still through all these years.
Yeah. All right, you know what, though? This would have threw me through a loop because, like, at the end of the day, I don't know. It's kind of a stretch. Because Captain America is still a scrawny little pussy at this point. So, like, why was he in the army? They only kept him because the super soldier serum would make his inner strength stronger. Was he the only one who fit in the suit?
Because he was a scrawny ass motherfucker?
Yeah. And then the suit was straight up Obadiah's suit. So why didn't Iron Man like end it?
Who fucking knows? A lot of stupid. I hate this, man. I hate with Captain Carter. I didn't ask for Carter. We're done. Captain Britain, or whatever you want to call her.
And also, now that I think about it, why the hell didn't Tony Stark use that thing that paralyzed everyone by the ear to end everybody else?
What if, right?
That was the first Iron Man movie.
Oh,
why didn't he continue with that? That got me thinking. That got me down a path. I don't like that. Anyway.
So yeah, so they fight like, oh, what's the target? We gotta kill Bucky. He's like, no, Steve, he's your friend. Snap out of it. He's like, all right, who's in control? The Red Room. Let's go find the Red Room again. Where's the Taskmaster? Piece of shit. Anyways, go check out my review on Taskmaster.
He's in a different franchise. He's much cooler there.
So they're in the Red Room, exactly. Where the fuck is the headmaster and all this bullshit?
Apparently, I didn't know Glenn from Walking Dead was even in the Thunderbolts, but now he's not.
This place Serenity? Serenity?
I have no clue who the hell.
A Sentry? Is it Sentry or Serenity?
Was he Sentry? What the fuck?
There you go. Sentry.
Sentry's a little bitch. Alright. Whatever.
We don't have to worry about that anymore.
They'll just find somebody else.
You saw the meme with the Will Smith posted? He's like, oh, so what's the synapse of the Thunderbolts? Oh, it's a team of criminals sent on a suicide mission, and they're not supposed to return, huh? Oh, shit, that's hilarious. Started rolling on that one. So yeah, so they go to this town. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna stop the Red Room now. It's like, all right, let's go. So they're surrounded by these robots, and it's like, oh, like we got them. Sorry, Natasha. You could say you told me so. So it was her mom who gets her. Was her the mom, right? Natasha's mom. Sorry, Natasha, but this is where you die. And then there's a Brazilian.
You're always such a great agent. You disappoint me now.
Mom. So you got agents and robots throwing electricity, and then finally they all got taken down. Like,
yeah, it's weird that what's his face was not there. The red, whatever the hell he was, Red Menace.
The Red Guardian.
That's what I said.
Yeah, the Red Menace. The Red something. That's what I'm saying. That's a lot. Where's Natasha's sister? The White Widow. White Widow.
I understand excluding her, but like, why not bring in David Harbour and the Red Guardian?
The Red Menace. That motherfucker. Yeah. So they get captured, and then he goes, "No, Steve, I don't want to lose you again." He's like, "I don't want to be controlled anymore." And then they're fighting. She takes down all the agents. It breaks a cap. She shoots another one, breaks her arm. There was just one-on-one with the mom, and then you see Rogers take off like Independence Day. Up yours.
Yeah.
So they hook a grappling hook to the mom, and the mom is attached to Steve, and she blows up apparently.
Not.
So the Red Room blows up, and she blows up with her. Everybody did. And then that's where we get the mid-credit scene where we see a red portal opens up and swallows up Miss Carter. She's like, Carter, where are you? Peggy, where you go?
Yeah.
But it's funny in that instant when the Watcher goes, I see everything and everything that I know. And then all of a sudden he goes, what the hell is that? He's like, what the fuck is that? And then it opens up and goes into the next episode.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait. There's another one in the middle.
It was alright. It was good.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
2 more.
I liked it. Did right by the characters.
Yeah. And now we're back in 1976, I guess.
Way before that.
Was it medieval time with Robin Hood and all that bullshit?
Yes. My first thought was, does mother know the where's her drapes?
I like how they ridicule Loki in this one. He's holding like a little fragmented skull or something?
Shakespeare in the Park.
There you go. So yeah, so a little green thing opens up in the sky, swallows up the queen, which is Hela Queen. You were sent here to stop this, Carter. It's on your head now. You're a public enemy number 1. How the fuck is her fault, you know? I hate this episodes, man. I hate Captain Carter's. This is like her whole story. So anyway, so she gets the stab.
Like the main character. Focus. Last season it was Scarlet Witch. You know, it's just straight up her.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad she's getting a paycheck, but fuck, man. You had so much opportunity with this what if, and you just, anyways, whatever. She's like, don't worry, I'll find whoever's doing this. We gotta find the variant that's here. And he's like, there's no variant here. Get out of my sight. And so she runs away.
It's funny that it was a different word. That's what it meant, was a variant, yeah.
And then, what's it called? And Thor's is acting like a bitch. I hate this Thor, man.
I don't know. He's just acting like a king.
He's acting like a mopey little person. It's not him.
That's exactly what it was for like 2 movies.
Nah, that's true. They were over it, but I guess not. And then homie, he goes on a journey. We see Tony making a machine. He's like, we just got to get the staff. And then we put the gem here, and it tells you who's the guy
like,
from the
talk
future.
dirty to me.
And they go, that's the plan. But how are we supposed to get the staff? Like, we need Robin Hood. And then who it is? What's this, Roger Hood or something like that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Roger's neighborhood. Dude, I like the fight with the yellow jackets was pretty badass at the treehouse. Shrinking is my thing, and they're yellow jackets. I like how they have gas mask type of thing. I was thinking of being that for Halloween. She was pretty badass. So they're going at it. Ooh. So he tells them, Peggy's like, go ahead, go get the staff. So I'll surrender here. Because we get the guy with the giant, what's it called? That shows the beam, the giant.
Yeah.
Thor 1.
I don't know who that was supposed to be. Oh, is that who that was?
Yeah. It's like the Iron Fire guy, I guess. Whatever. She goes, alright, I surrender. So Peggy surrenders. They do the whole plan to steal the staff. They do. And goes, traitor! And then you see Scarlet Witch holding the barrier up. She's like, hurry up, guys! Can't hold it. And they do the thing, and it turns out to be Rogers. The
Well,
time
I
from
mean,
space.
they do lots of things, including Happy Hog calling
Oh yeah.
calling him ne'er do well now Rapscallion, and actual Hulk Banner where they recruit him. And he's like, I don't want to do it anymore, and then he has a beard and he looks cool. And Ant Man is awesome, and he has his one-liners, and he makes all the comedy. You know, for all the shit everyone's given Marvel about, like everyone's just making the same comedy and the same jokes. The only one who's really done it now has just been Ant-Man,
Yeah.
and he's great, at least in this show. I'm not saying for everything else, but he is very much on brand with who he is, and it's been refreshing actually to see some levity in the rest of this.
Exactly.
And
I
then
like how,
yes, they all end up fighting and
as I
revealing.
say, I like how it
Rogers
carried
actually.
over with Happy Hogan turning into the Purple Hulk again.
Yeah, I was like, okay, apparently all of the Happies can do it now.
Right? That's what I was thinking too. I was like, what? Just a continuation? Then they would have made him the variant. Wouldn't it make him the variant because he's different? Who cares?
They said that the universes merge together, the timelines.
Yeah.
So this, I guess, apparently was technically.
A dying
I don't know.
planet?
I don't know. Do you consider Far From Home being the case as well? I guess so, right? Because it's all the same franchise. So this would have been the second instance of that occurring.
Yeah. So Homegirl finds it's Rogers again. He's like, are we ever going to have our time together? It feels like I keep losing you. We can never be together. I love you. And she does the pew pew thing to him and he gets sent back to where the hell he came from. Then everything fixed. All the rips stop breaking. Everything's happy. He's like, yay. So she's at a pub. And then she sits down and who appears? Strange Supreme with large fries. He sits down. I think.
I thought he was locked in whatever his stasis with Ultron.
I know, right? But he put him away. Well, we find out later. He was like,
Yep.
oh, I know you could see a friendly face. He's like, strange. And does a little beard thing. He's like, here. Thank you for the scotch. Or whatever it is. He's like, I need your help with something. He's like, what? To continue. And then to the last episode. Well, this episode I gave it like a thumbs up because of the fighting and it was pretty cool. And laughing.
Yeah, it was fun.
But fuck you, Peggy
Yep.
Cutter. The last episode, we're back to normal, and then Strange is like, I need you to help me with something. He's like, what? We need to capture one more baddie. And she's like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, I need to finish collecting this.
I don't get why he needed your help.
I know, right? He goes, oh, because he's gonna see me a mile away. Like, he doesn't know you. Like, you're the bad guy. It's like, cool. So she gets teleported to the world she's in or whatever. And then, like, who's in charge? The Red Skull. Dun, dun, dun. But it's all a ploy. It was all a ploy. It's all a ploy. Because Miss Captain Carter was actually sent there to capture, what do you call it? The Karina Kahoni.
The Sean Kahoni.
So she finds Kahoni and she captures Kahoni. She brings him back, and then it turns out that the evil Strange is back again. Dun dun dun! What a twist!
Strange Supreme.
Strange Supreme with large fries and a large Coke.
And tomato and sour cream.
And sour cream. He's like, don't listen to her. He's like, she's trying to restart the forge. She's trying to feed everybody into it. Like, what? Is this true? No. Shut up.
But meanwhile, this idiot has a Funko Pop collection of all the heroes. Just in his wall, all crystallized. So it's like, oh, that's what happened to Ultron. He learned how to do it, and he did it to everyone.
Did it to that, to all the bad guys in timelines. He did it everything. He's like, I'm gonna feed all these bad people and good people into the forge to restart my world. I'm trying to bring her back. She's like, no, this is not what you wanted. Like, listen to me. That's what Steve would want for you to do. So no, so they start fighting. It was an OP battle. So we gotta stop the forge. So they're running to the forge, and then we get cameos.
We see Thor Hulk.
Oh yeah.
He was pretty awesome.
Then we see Killmonger. Killmonger.
like
no speaking
why?
words. That's what I'm saying. He was like pointless.
Yeah, but he snaps away Thanos, which was pretty funny.
And he gets he's like, we need those we need that infinity armor. He's like, alright. She does a little snappy, the OP girl. She's like, here. She takes him, he gets naked, and he gets teleported.
That was kind of funny, though.
And then she puts on the armor, and he's like, hold on, let me fix it for you. And he has the Union Jack on it again. The jacket on it. And then finally, we see Thanos again with the... He gets snapped away with the dust. That wasn't me. Was that you? Yeah, okay. So they make it to the forge. And then you see him like dumping people in there. And she's like, stop it, don't break my forge. And then she gets teleported to be with Rogers. Like, you could stay here forever.
And he turned
like,
into
no.
Diablo.
Oh, that was cool. Like the dragon.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
This is not what he wants.
Like,
this is what we want now.
He learned the error of his ways. At the end of the first season, he learned the error of his ways. And he was a hero.
And then he turned evil again because the voices in his head were too strong, and he turned into Mephisto. What's his name? Mephisto? Mephisto? Mufasa. The dragon throwing fire. Like, what are we gonna do? And all of a sudden, all the heroes, to make them more OP, we got Hela's crown. We get this dragon sword. We get this.
Just summon all the weapons. Stay night on them.
We got the hammer. We got Thor's hammer. We got more powerful shield. So they all become OP with the headdress and everything.
Yep.
So, and then destroy him and the forge all together, and the world is safe again. Yay! And she goes, the Watcher's like, "Are you ready to go home?" I'm not discounting that the battle was badass. Go check it out. Go check out the last episode. It's fucking awesome. He goes, "Are you ready to go home?" And she goes, "Yes, but can we take the scenic route?" And then we see the best thing ever.
I thought you didn't like the battle at all. It was really cool.
It was OP, but it was fun.
Yeah.
What do we see, bro, at the end? What do we see?
The Smurfs. Smurf cat.
We see Loki sitting in the Christmas tree.
Oh, yes, right.
We see the divine tree.
We see the tree. Tree Loki.
That was badass. You see the tree like all green and
nice.
purple.
That was a nice little send off. And then it made me think, like,
I kind of cried a little.
it made me wonder, like, why didn't Loki himself interfere? Did he want to? Were they not going to address that? What?
What if?
Oh, and then he said it like 5 times, the Watcher.
I just watch. I don't interfere. I don't interfere.
I just watch. I'm a cuck. No matter what my wife says, I don't interfere.
I just
There's a special chair for me in each hotel.
oh
I'm
my
telling
goodness.
you, next time you get a hotel, look for the cuck chair.
I'll be
It'll
watching.
remind you of me.
Oh my goodness. That's another thing too. Loki, what's it called? The god of stories or whatever now? The god of something.
Oh man. Yeah, he's the god of, I don't know, fucking trees.
Is he immortal or he could die?
Yeah, he's everything. He's beyond time and
Motherfucker, he's just there like holding the things like this for all eternity.
yeah.
Damn.
He's the perma gardener. He's the fucking
You can't even put your hands down for a bit.
he's fucking Loki Garcia of the universe.
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Anyway.
So we see him just sitting there and everybody's like aghast. It was a beautiful scene. You know.
Yeah, it was.
And then was the end, and then the preview season 3, which I quit. Can you believe that? They already have a fucking season 3 out?
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
I know. I know. And then this one came out and I was like, why? And then it played and I was like, oh, this is kind of nice. You know what? I actually enjoyed it. I was pleasantly surprised. I think it's honestly just kind of the safest route for now.
I feel like they did it because of the writer's strike and everything that happened.
Probably.
You know, they had nothing else. I'm like, fuck, just throw it.
I don't know if it's because they had nothing else. I just think it's the safest thing that they can do. That they're just, I mean, really, it's not perpetuating anything. There's no canon event occurring. It's just kind of like, it could have been real.
That's true. So yeah, guys, that's our take. You know, I give it a 7. I give it a 7 out of 3. You know, 7 up, 3 down. You know. So it was.
What?
No, 7, 8. No, my bad. I meant to say 6 and 3. 6 episodes.
Confusing.
I give
decent.
I give 6 episodes up and 3 episodes down.
It was pleasantly surprising. I overall enjoyed it.
I wish they give us more, you know, behind different timelines and shit, but I guess that's what it is for now.
Yeah, like I said, like for it being like, what if? There were a lot of questions that really weren't asked, and that now it's just kind of creating its own storyline. But for it being what it is, it's not that bad. I'll take it. Yes, it's weird that Ultron wasn't released, but Killmonger was, though.
He's gonna make a comeback, don't worry.
But no, but they were in the same crystal locked together, remember?
Yeah, he's gonna make what's it called? A combination with the... these names are escaping me. The guy with the giant thumb. MODOK! Become the super Ultron thing. Omega Ultron or some whatever it's called.
Machine only designed for killing. MODOK.
Well, guys, there you have it. That was our thoughts and praises and discontent with the What If Season 2. Next week,
are the Watchers from beyond another world.
Next week we'll come back with
Echo.
They're dropping 5 episodes, but we'll take it 1 at a time or 2 at a time. We'll see.
We're gonna be in a cave recording it, so you can hear the echo.
Echo. We'll put a reverb on it every time we talk now. So let's see. Hopefully this doesn't suck. Anything's better than She-Hulk. That's for damn sure. It's
nibbies.
It's rated TMA, so set your Disney Plus accounts to adult, because if not, it will not let you play it.
That's right. Put on your big butt pants, boys and girls.
It's for blood, violence, and nudity. I wish.
Nice.
For Mr. That name,
yeah,
that hitman.
Y Señorito Sonriso.
This is and has been the hitman and the Mr. Smiley. The zombie show. Fuck the guy. Till next time, much love and peace. Update on the giveaway coming soon. It's dropping.
Yeah, stop being impatient. It's coming.
Wait for it. We're dingling it. We're dangling it.
Come to those who wait.
We're doing the little promotional dangle the carrot. So get hyped for it. And thanks for the new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to the channel and liking our stuff.
Yeah, you guys
it means a lot to us.
Gorgeous.
It means a lot to us, especially in the new year. You know, I know everybody's coming off their vacation, and thank you for jamming with us again.
I know you're spending your $0 on clicking that bell, and it's.
I know your finger must hurt every time you hit subscribe, so we really appreciate it. Make sure you stretch your finger before you do it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, do that.
You don't want to sprain it with your 10 rings.
Or do you?
Oh my goodness. With that being said, guys, thank you and good night.